3. Hi everybody. I thought I'd show you how to use all the Angelite tools that I make and how to actually afford to have an Angelite table, but I call it like the Honda instead of having the BMW. So I have all these plates. And instead of the table, if you take one of these plates, you can actually put them under your bed. And it'll help you sleep at night. It'll open up your lungs so you can breathe. It'll actually heal you while you sleep. And because you'll sleep better, it'll cut down your sleep time. So I actually have one of these plates under each one of my kids' beds. And then I have one under my couch because it's where I sit all the time. And then I put 3 of these together, but I turn them this way and I put them under my bed. So I actually, when I'm laying in bed, I have the effect of a full table. And I only need 3 because I'm short. And if you were taller, you know, you might want to add an extra one. You know, 4 or 5 of these would actually, 6 of them would make a 6-foot table. And the nice thing about it is that you can take your time and add to it. When you have the extra money, you know, just keep adding to your table. So this is what I did here. I put together all these plates and I made a 6-foot table. All right. So what's great, when you lay on the table, you have all these smaller plates, which are actually little mini tables. And you can put this under your chair. You can put it on your car seat when you drive. And when I would drive from California to Michigan, I would put something like this under my seat. I would be able to drive 1,000 miles a day because it kept me energized. If my back started hurting, I would put it at my back, and it would take me out of pain because it relaxes the muscles. So, when you lay on the Angelite table, I kind of rock myself, and I put all the Angelite pieces everywhere I hurt around my chakras. So laying on the table, you know, it's healing me, and oh goodness, you can just feel the energy in your body tingles. And if these were areas that I hurt, the Angelite just pulls out anything, helps release the trauma, release the pain, and the longer, you know, I just lay here until the pain goes. Now, I actually take one of these to bed with me, and if I get a stomach ache at night, I'll just take it and put it on the stomach, and within a couple minutes, it dissipates the pain and the trauma, and I feel good, and I go back to sleep. So these little things are little tiny crystals. I call them palm healing tools. And with the crystal, it also allows that part of the body to release the stress and the trauma very easy. Same thing with little pyramids. Put it on your third eye. If you have a headache, it releases the trauma. And we're talking within minutes. This is about as close as I can get to putting you in an Angelite chamber so far. You do have to remember that when you are laying on the Angelite plates or the table, that it releases so much energy from you, you just feel very, very light. And when you get up, you can be also very spacey. So you don't want to walk around in that out of center mode. And one of the things that I also have made are the hematite plates. And what the hematite does, it actually grounds you. And when you're out of body, all your energies are scattered. And when your energies are scattered, you can't think. So the hematite, it pulls all your energies, it centers you, it grounds you, and you're able to make decisions and you calm down. So what I will do is I will either hold that or I'll put my feet on the hematite, and within 2 minutes all my energies, if I'm very lightheaded, I feel myself, the energies being pulled down and going into the earth until I feel really good that I'm not spacey. And this is very important because if you're actually doing healing work for other people and you put them in this very altered, spacey state and you let them lead like that, if they had an accident, it's your responsibility, it'll be your karma. Whereas when you've done your healing work, or even on yourself, and you ground yourself, all right, now you can let the people leave after they're grounded, and then it's no longer your karma, but you've done the correct thing. Now you put them up in this very high, spacey place, now you need to ground them. So that's what I do with all the Angelite tools, and I hope you enjoy using yours and you have a great understanding what they're for. And I hope I see you in Hawaii. Aloha.